Well, hello to my makeup and bookworm lovers. That's my new name for you guys. What to expect when you're expecting is the book of the day. This is the pregnancy guide that reassuringly answers the concerns of mothers and fathers to be from the planning stage through postpartum by Arlene Eisenberg. It's a clear, comprehensive month-to-month format. My daughter told me she loves buying this for gifts for people on baby showers because it's very informative. It says the first thing you should buy after the pregnancy test comes back. It's complete with information on choosing a caregiver, prenatal diagnosis, exercise, childbirth options, second pregnancies, twins, making love during pregnancy, having a cesarean, and practical tips on coping with common and not so common pregnancy symptoms. Step-by-step guide through labor and delivery, postpartum care, and breastfeeding, plus the best odds pregnancy and nursing diets and full sections specifically for fathers-to-be. And this is the book. There's just a spot right there. Everything else in this is very clear. I go through all the books and check them just for the simple fact that I have had books come even from publishers where you have text and then in the center there's nothing there. So I do go through and check these books to check the conditions. So there's no writing or highlighting in this particular book. And it is found on Minda's Bookstore and more. So if you're interested, go there and hit the search engine. Check it out. It's under the educational section. And I want to thank you guys for viewing. And I do want to tell you guys a little bit about Minda's Bookstore and more. I have mentioned this before in another video. But, sorry, my allergies are acting up. My action and suspense has the mysteries, the military books, the anything true crime, all that's under action and suspense because I combine them. I didn't do mystery separate, although I could have, but I didn't because I'm trying to keep everything minimized because I have had people come into here and say that they like the store because it's smaller and it's not so overwhelming. I had one customer say that they went into like Staples and different places like that. When they see floor to ceiling stuff, they get overwhelmed. And some people with anxiety, not just elderly people, but anxiety people do too. And the best analogy I could use for why I set up my store the way I did was because I know when I was younger, you would have about 3 to 5 choices for cough medicine, and you go into a place like Walmart or something, and you got like a whole aisle of nothing but, and you got to stand there. And one guy told me it took him a half an hour to choose a cough medicine for his daughter because it's so overwhelming how many brands and how many kinds, and I really didn't want to have that. So my autobiography, self-help, anything that's educational, it can teach us something. All of that is in the educational section besides college books. This you'll find in the educational section. So that's what I did. I compacted. My family inspirational section would be books something like, which family inspirations is something I just made up on my own. If it has been a category, I don't know if it has been, but I thought it was something I made up. It's anything that's like chicken soup for the soul type books or families that make it through certain situations, those type of books that are inspirational that people could learn from. So that's why I did that category the way I did on my site. And I also have it in my bookstore. And of course, book sets are mixed. They can be anything for book sets. I just wanted to do a section with sets just because there were certain ones I didn't want to split up. So this just kind of gives you an idea of how mine are done. And even though mystery is more of a whodunit and it doesn't necessarily mean it's got to be a bloody book, it's still suspenseful. I guess I could have done a category called action or suspense, but I did action and suspense, just combine them. So if you're looking for mysteries, you're not going to find them on my book unless you look under that category, just for a heads up. So anyways, with that, thank you guys for tuning in. I really, really appreciate comments and feedback. And just know that I really, really care about the people who join and subscribe, because you guys are so amazing. And I love watching a lot of your channels because we're all different. We're all trying to put something else out there. And I just really, really admire the music people that I watch, the talents that they have, and the other people who do makeup channels and things like that. I really appreciate you guys. So on that note, you guys have a great day. Mwah.